All right, Angie's here with a look at the forecast right now. Man, it has been warm in a lot of places, but finally feeling like fall.
Yes, finally feeling like fall in some spots, guys, but warm for sure. Lack of rain in a lot of spots, and that, of course, is helping fuel some of those fire conditions that you just heard us talking about. Big picture look across the nation, nearly 90% of the lower 48 in drought conditions. It's not so much the intensity of the drought that is really impressive. It's the fact that it's so widespread. And specifically across parts of the Northeast, we've seen that extreme portion of the drought expand into parts of New Jersey, but we have a 57% kind of range here of moderate drought. So in desperate need of some of this rain. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot in sight, at least for today. So those red flag warnings are going to stay up from Boston, stretching down to New York. We've got Hartford included in there as well. We've got the drought conditions and those strong wind gusts. You'll notice those 30, 35 mile per hour winds are going to be possible across this region today. Not hard for any of those fires to spread. Temperatures stay on the milder side through the day today. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
Angie, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Coming up next, Beyonce, Taylor.
For another check of the weather.
Hi, guys. Hi, good morning, good morning. We've got a bit of rain to talk about across the middle of the country. We actually need it there. I just showed you all about how the drought was going on in this area, too. And that frontal system, it's going to move to the east here as we get through the day today, and it's going to bring the potential of course, some flooding. We'll see that line of storms working its way to the east tomorrow, and there's that much-needed rain that we need across the northeast as well. That line of showers, though, and thunderstorms is going to extend to the Gulf Coast. This will be something that we deal with through the weekend, and some of these spots could really get some impressive amounts of rain. Not as much as we would like up into the northeast, but notice parts of the Tennessee and Ohio Valley, 1 inch to 2 inches. Down towards the Gulf Coast, though, that's where we're really concerned about some impressive flooding, up to 8 inches for places like Lake Charles here as we get through the weekend. Meanwhile, hurricane season still going on. We've got Tropical Storm Rafael. It is coming in with winds at 65 miles per hour and moving northwest at 6 miles per hour. You might be wondering, how's this going to impact the United States? Not really all that much. We'll see some of this kind of dangerous surf and rip currents out at the coast, but otherwise this system's going to meander and then weaken in parts of the Gulf of Mexico here as we get through the next couple of days. That's a look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
Angie, thank you for that. Just ahead for you, the state of the economy.
I can't wait. Remember, it's going to be 2 movies spread over.
Yes,
I know.
spread in 2.
So
Defying Gravity, you can already sort of hear that is like the anthem of the fall season, right? Yeah.
I think so. I think we're all going to be trying to sing it, even though it's a really, really hard song to sing.
Because of this?
Yes. My alphabet green. There you go. Up next, Cher.
Wants to meet
I want Cher. I'm just putting that in the universe right now. All right. I'll sing with her. I'll do whatever. 30 p.m. Eastern here on NBC.
They have plenty of material.
Just fill them in, no matter what, I'm right. That's funny.
Still to come here, Joe, you have the emotional backstory of this year's Rockefeller Center Christmas tree and why it means so much to the family that donated it. We're back after this.
That's
They're
right.
behind us.
That 74-foot tall Norway spruce, guys, it made the big trip from Massachusetts overnight, and it's now ready to get beautified for its holiday debut.
Joe, before the tree was cut down, you had a chance to meet the family donating this beauty.
Yeah, this is actually the first one of the best moments of the year, always.
What a lovely tribute to Leslie.
I know, it is.
On a Saturday morning, we hope you have a great weekend.
Enjoy.
That was a great story.